Good morning, guys. I hope your week is going well. This is your Wednesday 5 for 5, and sadly this week's video is not being filmed on the shores of beautiful Lake Hartwell. You know, we had to leave vacation behind and get back to the real world, as much of a bummer as that was. As you know now by watching my 5 for 5s, that exercise is a big part of my life and of my family time as well. And while we were on vacation last week, we didn't have all the equipment that we have at home, or we didn't have a gym to go to. You know, but we still did some of our regular maintenance kind of workouts. In my mind, there are two kinds of workouts out there. There are maintenance workouts and there are building workouts. Now, let me be clear first that any workout is a good workout. And if all you can do is like 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and 20 squats a day, then please, please, please do that. Your health physically and mentally is going to be better because of that effort that you're putting in. But if you have a simple workout of like body weight exercises that you do on a daily basis, your body's going to eventually adapt to the stimulus of that workout, and it's not going to challenge you like it did at first. You can continue to get stronger by adjusting, you know, like the reps or the movements that are part of that maintenance workout. But that change is going to be incremental. The other kind of workout that I'm talking about, the building workout, is a different type of experience altogether. You know, this is the one where you're either pushing a lot of weight or you're pushing a lot of your perceived boundaries in fitness. This is the kind of workout that requires more of you and is going to give you bigger results than the incremental results from the maintenance workout. It could be heavy lifting, it could be a long endurance session or a run, or even some blend of the two. And after finishing one of these building workouts, man, you're gonna know it. You should find yourself like in this sweaty puddle in the middle of the ground if you really went after it like you should. Both of these mindsets have their place in your overall fitness, and both will yield results as they move you away from sickness and towards health. Now, our spiritual lives, they're really no different. And I've been amazed at the correlation between our physical and our spiritual health, you know, that God has shown me over the years. If we spend all of our time doing maintenance exercises in our faith, then we will see some maturity, but it's going to be small, it's going to be incremental. Maintenance workouts in our faith, it's going to look different for everyone, but you know, you should be able to kind of figure out what that looks like in your life pretty easily. For me, my daily maintenance is the daily devotion book that sits on top of my desk here in the office. And that's the first thing I open when I get into the office every single day. It allows me to spend time in the Bible every morning and then to get some great insights into the application of the stuff that I just read. But I'm never going to mature into the kind of Christ follower that I want to be just taking in those small spiritual workouts in the mornings. To really see the gain in our spiritual walk, we need to schedule, you know, some serious building workouts in there somewhere. 1 Corinthians 16:13 tells us this: to be watchful, to stand firm in our faith, to act like men, and to be strong. In Matthew 17, the disciples failed to cast out a demon, and Jesus tells them that their weak faith was why they had failed. In Matthew 17:19, it says this: and then the disciples came to Jesus privately and said, "Why could we not cast it out?" He said to them, "Because of your little faith. For truly I say to you, if you have faith like the grain of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." Now, Jesus' challenge to move a mountain with the power of your words, it sounds impossible to us today, right? But just like the disciples, we often fail to see God do miraculous things because of our weak faith. I want us all to have a strong faith that's capable of moving the mountains that the enemy puts in front of us. So instead of just, you know, tuning into a podcast a couple times a week or reading a devotion book that sits on your desk like I do, I want you guys to schedule in some intentionally hard spiritual workouts into your daily life. You know, you could add a season of fasting to your search for some answers in Scripture. You could hand copy a letter from the New Testament, write it down, your own thoughts as you go through each section. You could follow a theme or an idea from Genesis all the way through Revelation using some study aids. They're easy to find out there, guys. When you make that effort to strengthen your faith, you're going to be tired from that effort. But just like those really hard workouts in life, you're going to feel so much better after it. And you'll be another step closer to the strong faith that we have as Christ followers. I would love to hear about your maintenance workouts and your building workouts in your faith, guys. Shoot me a text, shoot me an email with what you do regularly to grow your faith. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I want to encourage you to put in the work for your faith. We'll talk to you later.